Hey guys, it's Poseidon, and in today's video we're going to check out the classic WoW seasons of Mastery. I'm going to tell you later what this is, but first I want to tell you that I'm very happy about making this video because it's the first ever video that I'm making about World of Warcraft in general, and it's been a game that I have been playing for more than 10 years. I've been playing on retail, on private servers. I've actually barely touched Classic. And I always wanted to make content for that game, but I couldn't find something to focus on. But now I have some things in my mind, and let's get started with the Season of Mastery, which is, from my understanding, a WoW Classic, not TBC Classic, just pure Classic, iteration or version or something. It's actually based on WoW Classic, but it has some adjustments made that I'm going to be mentioning the most important ones in this video throughout the process, the length of the video and all this. First of all, we're going to make a gnome. I'm going to be naming him Lesserman. It's the name of my main on Retail WoW as well, and it's let's say a funny name for me because I thought about gnomes being less than a man, half a man and less because they are too small or something. Anyway, as you see, we're in the starting zone of dwarves and gnomes, which were combined like the orcs and trolls back up to Pandaria. I don't remember when they changed Pandaria, Cataclysm. I think it was Cataclysm that they separated these guys. And now let's talk about what is actually the Season of Mastery. Let's start with the most basic thing. They also introduced the looking for group. That's not the basic thing, the most basic thing. They introduced the looking for group dungeon tool from TBC in Classic WoW, in Seasons of Mastery actually. I don't know if they're going to keep a different Season of Mastery and Classic WoW version of the game, but I'll stick with the Season of Mastery if I'm playing Classic WoW again, because I don't have the time for grinding all these levels again from the beginning. I just want to focus on playing the game, and that was the reason I didn't play at the first place when Classic WoW released. I just gave it a try. It was too slow for me. I had a lot of things to do and focus on, so I couldn't be playing both retail and classic. I sticked with retail because that was faster for me at that time and more interesting because I really like the spells, all these effects that classic doesn't have right now. Anyway, but I'm giving it a try and see if I'm actually going to be playing the Season of Mastery when it releases. Right now it's in the beta phase, I remind you. And let's start with the most basic and the most important thing that for me actually makes this suitable for my playstyle, because I'm not a hardcore player. I'm not a guy who plays all the day. I just play when I can and when I have free time. I play Retail WoW. Now let's see if I'm going to play this thing, the Season of Mastery. Let's buff myself and start attacking our first wolf. Now, the most basic thing that I told you is this thing over here, the Adventure Await buffs. What this thing is, it actually increases the quest experience gained by 40%, and the dungeon and elite quests are even more increased. The XP gain, I mean, is even more increased. And this could really end the video here. I don't think I need to say anything more than that, but this is actually the best thing that they could do about guys who want to enjoy the game again. But actually let's face the most worldwide, I don't know how to call it, but the most common example of a WoW player. Now let's say you are back in 2005, you were a teenager, you had no obligations, no errands that you needed to run, you didn't even need to work at this time of your life. You just had WoW, your friends, you would help in, play all the day, just grind to level 60. You didn't care about time. You just didn't care. But now, you're a grown-up man, WoW Classic has released, you have obligations, you even might have family, you have work to do, or university, or things that are not that are actually your primary focus in your life and not a secondary like a game or something, except if you're a streamer or someone who plays WoW full time and gets paid for it. But that's a topic for another video. And right now you don't have the time that you used to have, but you still want to play Classic. That's it. That's a Season of Mastery, why it is better for you. It's not like you level up in the snap of a finger, but you are actually going to level a lot faster than you would in the Vanilla WoW or the classic iteration of Vanilla WoW, the thing that released some years ago. Let's hit another wolf. And for me, because this video is actually about my opinion, and if I'm not going to say now if you should play or no, I'm actually going to test it a bit, and when it releases I'll test it again and then see if I'm going to play, because this is beta, some things might change, the XP gain might even get increased, who knows. I'm not telling you that it will happen, but it's not the final state of the Season of Mastery, so we're going to have to wait. This is just a first glimpse at what it can be and what it will be in the end. So right now, yes, I'm very positive about the classic Season of Mastery. I'll definitely be trying this out. I'll make another video when the game launches. I'll be uploading this video the same day I recorded. So in case it just gets released tomorrow, I think I will make another video tomorrow or the following day after playing it a bit. I just make a character, just go on, put some quests aside, finish them, and level up, and just judge the whole experience that I had up to a level. So yes, totally go for it if it is actually the same way it sounds, because I haven't played the Season of Mastery. This was my first character. I'll definitely play a little more and check how it is, if it's noticeably faster, if it's just a little bit faster but judging from what I read, yeah, it's totally worth it. And it's totally worth it if you like, even more worth it, if you really like classic and you're not a fan of retail, or you don't like the systems of retail, or you're just done with retail because you've done all the content on multiple alts, or you are just done with retail. So that was it. Thanks a lot for spending your valuable time watching this video. I would really appreciate a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya!